Hi church, this is just a quick video update to let you know of what's happening through August on our Sundays. We're going to have some real fun working through the wonderful letter 1 John that is nestled 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, Revelation, often gets overlooked just before the kind of broad panoramic scope of Revelation and after Paul's many wonderful letters. But here's John's letter. John, the same author who wrote John's Gospel, described as a younger man as the disciple whom Jesus loved, a friend of Jesus, but now writing this letter late in the 1st century. In fact, if you read over into 2 John and 3 John, you find he described himself simply as the elder. John's so old by now when he's writing this letter that the eldership in John's church really means being the oldest man on the membership list. And he was writing as a circular to the early churches to encourage them in his fatherly way, still such a deep love for God. He uses phrases like little children, dear children, over and over again. And chapter 3 really, I guess, is the centre point. Behold, what love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. And that is what we are. And John's provocation, his emphasis, is that we should live in the light of this glorious love that the Father has rooted and grounded us in. We're in a hostile world, but what are we going to be shaped by? Well, we must be shaped by God's lavish love and by His commands. We're going to live differently, therefore, towards God and towards one another and towards the world that we are rooted in. We're going to live with assurance and purity and a real confidence as God's people, however tough times and seasons may get. So let me encourage you as we work through this really helpful letter through August. Read it through yourself. Read it through prayerfully. Ask God to speak to you and to speak to the church and to speak through the preachers as they take their turn working their way through the letter. We're so looking forward to teaching through this short book. We've got some different preachers that will be on their feet. I'm sure you'll give them real encouragement and affirmation as they take forward steps. Please hear me when I say this is not a summer recess at all. There's some very real application for our lives that we want to be grounded in. We've been learning all summer Matthew 28:20 in our discipleship. Jesus says, "Teach them to obey everything I've commanded you," and we'll be challenged by John's letter to put into practice many things that he continues to command us so that we might be fruitful in our generation. So let's pray and move forward together as we enjoy lining up our lives with John's letter through August. Thanks for watching.